Okay, third time's a charm. Hi, it's Neva from Manic Mama Creations. No idle hands, and I have not had idle hands. That's for dang sure. Um, and I haven't slept well. Can you tell by the backs of my eyes? LJ went back to work. Last night was the second night. And then he messages me. He always messages me and let me know he made it to work, so I know he's safe. I know, probably dorky to most people, but last night he messages me and tells me that they got him, they always do a meeting before work, and this was a meeting, but they also did riot / active shooter protocol because of everything that's going on. He's already been through the active shooter protocol before because we had a shooting in our library a couple years ago. But, they had to do it again because there's new workers and then the riot thing. And we're not going to go there. We will talk about all of that tomorrow for Mental Health Monday. So if you're not in the mood to hear all that or my opinions and thoughts, don't watch tomorrow. And I'm going to say I'm going to try to make it because my brain is mush. I'm tired. It's hot. I've been doing gardening, which is good for my soul. And I'll be doing a garden update again soon because I have stuff sprouting. So in a couple days, the sprouts will be bigger. Hopefully I won't have killed them. And I can show you. I get excited when it starts growing. Like it's almost like giving birth. I know y'all probably think that's weird, but that's how I look at it. Like it's something that I help bring to life, and it makes me feel really good. Kind of like crochet, when you finally get that finished object and you're just so, the first time you make one of them and you're so proud of it. Which, speaking of that, this is part of what I wanted to do my video about today. I am doing this, it's called the Perfect Pockets Shawl. And I will put the link to the Etsy in the description box, but it's this shawl and it's got the pockets. I bought the LJ printed it off for me, but I bought it off of Etsy, so I'll put the link down below. And there's the back, like the Lisa of Lisa's Crochet had sent me the link to a tutorial after I'd bought because I have a lot of people asking for it. After I'd bought the pattern. Here I'm thinking I can do the pattern and follow along with the tutorial. That'd be great because I'm still kind of learning how to read patterns. They don't go together. This lady who did this pattern is not the one that does the tutorial. There's no speaking in the tutorial. The tutorial was confusing to me. They use different size hooks. So I recommend getting the pattern. It makes more sense to me than the tutorial does, but that's just me. Pamela of Pamela's Adoring Crochet, my birthday twin, she bought the pattern and she's already made up a shawl. Me, I was busy digging in dirt. Should have been making a shawl, but I'm making a test shawl to see how much yarn it takes and how long it's going to take me, so then I know how much to charge people. So Pamela has already made hers. And so when I get mine done, I'm going to take a picture of me with it on, and we are going to put each other in each other's videos with the shawl on. So that's exciting for me. We messaged back and forth today about it. And she gave me some pointers on things I might want to do different. I have started it. I'm using the scuba. This is the only thing I had enough of, I think, really, in a size 4 weight that I felt like I could. But anyway, it's the Red Heart Ombre Scuba. I did not do what I was supposed to up here. It should have had a little more texture, but I was about halfway through when I realized, so I just, heck, it's not really going to change it. It just won't be textured. And then this right here, she gave me some pointers on some things that she will do differently the next time she does it. And I had just started that part, so I'm trying to that way because it calls for a big hook. I don't like working with big hooks, but I'm still using it because I'm thinking that's how it's going to work up the best. But I don't like tiny hooks and big hooks. I like I and J, K. This calls for you're supposed to use two different ones, M and an N, but I'm only using an M on mine. So, anyway, I learned a new stitch. It's called the wrapped double crochet. I had never done it. I really don't know how I feel about it. We will see if I think that it adds to the shawl. Like, I mean, it's not awful, but it's definitely not my favorite stitch. There you go. So, there's that. That's my crochet. My sister Donna has started a channel. No, not crochet related, but if you have small grandchildren, or if you have small children yourself, or nieces, nephews, whatever, I personally like listening to her read, because I always read to my kids, but she has more animation, or I don't know, something to her voice when she reads. So I'm watching her as a grown woman, but then granted she's my sister too, but I like listening to her read, and she's doing crafts. And considering kids have been home all this time and now summer's starting, might be something to consider for little kids. She is an EA with special needs. She does the EA work with special needs classes, and she's very good at what she does. I'm very proud of my sister. And so I will put the link to her channel, because she just started. She only has 8 subscribers. So I'll put the link to her channel below, and maybe you could check her out and help her out with some subscribers. Would be great. I'd appreciate that. Thank you if you would do that. And I mean, just pass on the word to people that you know that have little kids that would like to do it. Today she made a dragon's head out of a toilet paper roll, and I gotta look around my house and see if I have most of what I need, and if I have some stuff that I can make work instead of what I don't have, if that makes sense. So that, or I'll just have LJ grab a few, sorry, my ear itches, grab a few things, because he goes to work tonight and he works at Walmart. So I'm thinking I can pretty much have everything except for maybe one of the important things, which is glue. We don't really have a need for Elmer's glue here. So we did get a printer given to us by LJ's cousin. I was excited. That's how I got to print out my pattern. And I like to be able to hold stuff like paper. I'm old school like that. I'm going to make me a notebook, I think, with patterns in it now that I have a printer. But yes, so I'm just looking forward to doing a lot of things. I got some beads on clearance at Hobby Lobby, so I can start making stitch markers when I get a little more organized. And the good thing is that in June, starting tomorrow. I don't know exactly when they start clearance in the yarn, but it's in June. Hobby Lobby has a huge yarn clearance sale. I'm assuming they'll still do it this year. I don't know, but I'm excited for that, because y'all know I love yarn, and I really don't need any more yarn. But I like Hobby Lobby yarn, so I gotta check that out. Well, and I have a lot of orders for those shawls, and yeah, might help out to be able to get, because that scuba was the only one I had enough of to do the shawl that I had all the same color. That I could have used some of my birthday yarn, I'm not gonna lie about that, but I already have plans for most of it, and some of it is a 3-weight, and this calls for a 4-weight. So, and I like the red heart ombre. I love it. I love the teal one. I have a bunch of those that I probably could have made that out of the teal, but I kind of have plans for the teal. I want to make me a top. And then I thought about trying to figure out if I could use my oxblood yarn. But it's a 3, and doing it the first time, I'd like to use exactly what they use to see if I can adjust it. And then I do have some Red Heart Retro that I got a while back, but I think I kind of want to make a poncho with that, maybe not, I don't know, but So I have plans for all that stuff. So this was one that I had left over from making a birthday gift. So I decided to try it out. So there's that. And what are you drinking? I'm drinking coffee in my UK mug. And I'm drinking water in my Sugar Skull mug. I still have not done Never Have I Ever. Priscilla and I did one. We went for a cookout at her house. Everybody was outside and stuff. We did one, and then her daughter and her grandkids came, and there was a lot of interruptions, and I just prefer not to put that up. So her and I still have to do one together. And then I want to do some with a few other people, like I did with Linnea. And so yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I'm so sorry, guys. I just spaced it. Where's my brain? Probably too much sun. I know, shame on me. Grandma Benny's mad because I keep getting sunburns and stuff. I do have some more freckles. I'm a tiny bit tan, but I'm pinker than I am browner. That's for sure. Because this girl burns and gets freckles. I got more freckles. But I've enjoyed the sun. I'm really not out in it in the middle of the day. The thing is I start out early in the morning before the sun's all the way up, working on my garden, and I keep telling myself I'll go inside when it gets hot, and then I'll be in the middle of something. And I don't know about you guys, but I like to finish stuff up, because if I quit halfway through, sometimes I get scatterbrained, and then it's like a whole day or two later before I get back to it. So that's my excuse. And then in the evening, I'm not out in the sun, because I literally wait till right before the sun is down to water, because that's for one, when you're supposed to water first thing in the morning, and then in the evening, you know, right as the sun's going almost all the way down. And it's just too hot for me, so I don't go out then. But apparently in the morning I'm still staying out in the sun too much. Whoops. And that could be part of my not feeling so good. But I really think my not feeling good is anxiety and being tired and whatnot. So there's my philosophy on that. That, and that just the whole world's gone crazy. Yes, it has. Tomorrow, until Monday, I'll be talking about a lot of things. So, mental wise, probably not much crochet. I want to have that finished, the shawl, but I don't know if I'll have it finished. I told Pamela I thought I was going to, but let's see if that works. Yeah. I was just looking at my dog. She looks real funny. She's got her back legs folded up to her face. She's my Great Dane mix, and she looks hilarious. And I'd show you a video, but well, I've got the front. You get the idea. Maybe I'll take a picture if she's still doing it when I end the video and stick the picture in there. We'll see. But she's just pretty hilarious right now. I love my fur kids. Can you tell? I do. My fur babies. I have fur grandbabies too. And someday, maybe I'll have grandbabies that I can watch my sister's channel. Her name is Donna, but it's called Mimi's Adventures, or Adventures with Mimi. Something Mimi, because that's what her grandkids call her. I can do the crafts with them. Until then, I'm going to do the crafts, and I'm going to listen to her read, because I'm a big kid at heart. Pretty much, I am. And I hope everybody's safe. Not a lot of crazy is going on so far in Clovis, but we have our own crazy anyway. Like, we have a lot of big city problems for a small town. So I told you we had a shooting a while back, a couple of years, and yeah. So we have enough. I don't think we need to add to it, but it's liable to reach us sooner or later, affect us somehow. So Um, they've opened up a lot of stuff here in New Mexico. I don't know if that's good or bad, but people were going to Texas anyway, so I choose to not. I still wear my mask. Well, we're supposed to, and you can actually get fined for not wearing it, but I was wearing my mask before that, and I will keep wearing my mask because I don't feel like it's over. I want all those people that I love to stay safe. I am worried about that. I'm worried about all the other stuff going on. That's what we'll talk about tomorrow. Today I wanted to talk about my shawl, and I wanted to tell you about my sister's channel, and I did that, so I'll put the link to that below. And Pamela's Adoring Crochet. I'm excited because we're making that shawl. And she already finished hers, but kind of the same time. And so that's pretty cool. And if any of the rest of you are making that shawl, let me know. And if you use the tutorial, Lisa didn't seem too enthused about the tutorial. I don't know. I linked her channel the other day, I think when I did my garden update, but I'll put the link to her video again because she used the tutorial. They do not go together, so it did not help me in reading my pattern, but discussing stuff with Pamela, I felt like I was doing something all the way wrong and I wasn't, so that's good. And I did know that if I got lost, that Linnea always told me if I ever had questions about a pattern, she'd help me out. But I was pretty much following along. Pamela and I just happened to start chatting, and so then I clarified, because she has the pattern also, and I was doing it right. She tweaked it a little, so I'm doing what she's gonna do, her next shawl, because I agreed with her that some of it was a little odd, but it's a very easy pattern to follow. I don't have a problem with that, so that's a good thing. When I finish it, there'll be video of me with it on or whatever, and then I think Pamela and I are gonna exchange pictures to show each other's. Like maybe I'll do a side-by-side of her and I's. I don't know if I'll put fringe on mine. This is my test pattern, and I'm not a fringe person. But there are some people who do want the fringe that have ordered it already, pre-ordered, without knowing the price. I'm a little worried about how much yarn it's going to use. But maybe I'll put the fringe on just so I know how much yarn with fringe it is. I mean, it couldn't hurt, right? Let's have a sister. That was a birthday in August that I wanted to make something for her, so... Blue's not her favorite color, though. That's my favorite color. Green is her favorite color. Did you hear that, Mimi? Mad Mimi. Laura. My sister Donna's favorite color is green. I still haven't painted my fingernails orange yet either, but I'm going to. I'm trying to get most of my planting and stuff done because I just break them and get them dirty. Whereas, like, if I paint them, I want it to be at least one day of not digging in the dirt so I can just sit and admire them, because I don't like painting my nails. It's just honest. I don't like painting them. It's frustrating to me. I like the end result. So I want to paint them one day when I don't have digging in dirt to do, so I can just sit and admire them. But yes, I'm going to do them orange for Laura. And Mimi Cat Do says she's gonna dye her hair orange. She did her fingernails orange. I used to do her hair orange, or she did her hair orange already. I don't know. I'm real behind on videos, so if you haven't seen me comment, I'm sorry. I've not watched a lot of people's videos. I apologize for that. I just have been working on my garden so much, and then basic everyday stuff, that I am exhausted. And I think I've told y'all before, when I watch your videos, I want to pay attention and be able to comment and whatnot. And I could put you in the background to play, but then I just, it doesn't, I can't communicate with you because I'm busy, and sometimes I literally have my hands full of dirt and whatever. I have gloves on and I can't. So I am going to try to catch up on video soon. And I hope everybody's doing okay. What have you been working on? I've been working on my garden, that shawl. I'm actually thinking about taking up painting, but I need to start my other crafts first. I need to dedicate a day to knitting. I want to start doing some sewing. I want to make stitch markers. I don't know if there's any room for painting, to be honest, right now. Painting outside, that's spray painting and using stencils, that doesn't count. Although I feel pretty happy with it, and I think I'm going to do my mailbox with a hummingbird on it. I already spray painted it blue last year. I think I want to put like a hummingbird and a dragonfly and a butterfly on there with my stencils. I think that'd be cool. And then the pole, I've got to spray paint it, and then I could put flowers up and down it or something. That'd be kind of cool, I think. I did spray paint a few of my more of my tires in the front, different colors. I was going with like a basic red and blue, and now I've just decided a bunch of different colors would be cool, kind of because that's my flowers are all different colors. And yeah, so that's my plan for that. We'll see how that goes. Things are pretty quiet here in Clovis right now. I hope they stay that way, because like I said, we have our own set of issues for being such a small place, so we don't need any added crazy. I hope where you're at, you're safe. I have some subscribers that they don't have channels. I stay in touch with them, and I know that things are kind of crazy where they're at. And yeah, just worries me. Worries me for the people I care about. And of course I have worries for my kids and stuff. We'll discuss that tomorrow. I like real sleepy, don't I? Could be because I am sleepy. I'm about to catch up on some videos and crochet. I hope you all are doing great. I am going, Kelly from KO Crafts with Kelly, she is on my Facebook, and she's been working out and stuff. I'm not watching her videos, so she might have already talked about that stuff. I'm very proud of her. She's excited. I think she said it was her 5th week of working out and whatnot, and that's really awesome. I've got to get back to at least going for walks, but it's so flippin' hot, and all the bending down and stuff that I've been doing in my garden, my hips and stuff hurt real bad. So I've got to be done planting and stuff, and then plan for evening walks or something. So, but that's on the agenda for that, because all my concert plans are scratched for the summer. So gardening, walking, new crafts, that's what's in my head for this summer. We'll see if it works. We'll see if I can get organized and organized. Neva and organization don't go together, but maybe I can get a little bit organized. I have planners that I needed to be putting all kinds of stuff in. I should have wrote down when I planted everything, and Neva did not do that. I do need to get into my one planner I got for my birthday and write down what day I started this shawl today, so I can kind of figure out my time and whatnot. Because I know Linnea was doing that. She was putting the day and time she works on something, and like times herself, like puts when she starts it, when she finishes for the day, and then when she picks it back up. So let's see how that works, if I can ever get there. But I'm proud of Linnea for doing it, because I forget everything. I'm forgetful. Forgetful Franny should be my name, because I forget everything. And especially when my anxiety is up, I get even more forgetful. My counselor has upped me to 2 sessions a week for a while because I'm very moody. I'm bipolar, so if you're bipolar, you understand. Or if you, and then my ditziness, my scatterbrain. If you're ADHD or bipolar, you'll understand that. But I'm not sure if my depression is caused from my anxiety from worrying, which I can tell my brain a million times not to worry and it still does, or if it's menopause because I'm hormonal, because it kind of feels hormonal-ish because it comes on real quick and then goes away right away. So I don't know what's causing it. I feel bad for LJ. So he's upping me to 2 times a week, and then if that doesn't help, I'm going to go see my doctor about an antidepressant. But for now, I'm trying to do it without pills. So good luck to me. But that'll be more on mental health Monday tomorrow. And I'm going to try to be doing some more collaborations with people, like some videos and whatnot. So I guess that's it for, I don't know. I did this so many times that I can't remember what I talked about in the other videos. So I'm about to watch it and hope that I talked about the main things I wanted to talk about. And I hope you all are doing good and stay safe. I love you. I'll try to get back tomorrow for Mental Health Monday. I would love to hear what you're crocheting on, or if you're gardening, or if you're doing some other like knitting or sewing or garden or painting or something. I would love to hear about it. Like, I do have my email, like my email is manicmamacreations@gmail.com. So I would love for you to email me. I do try to answer. Sometimes I get distracted. I don't check my emails for a couple days, but I try to be mindful of checking them at least once a day. Yeah, and I love getting emails from my subscribers. So if you want to share with me like pictures of what you're doing, that will make me happy. I'm really trying to stay distracted from all the craziness. The world's gone crazy. And it really has gone crazy. 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 Crazier than Neva crazy. So, that being said, I need to get off here because I think I've run out of things to say, and I'm really trying to remember if I talked about everything I wanted to. So, have a good evening. I'll be uploading this soon. And then tomorrow I'll try to do a Mental Health Monday, and depends on what is sprouted, whether I do a garden update tomorrow or the next day. And maybe, I don't know if it'll be tonight, but I will be reading some more Sherlock Holmes soon. So, mwah, take care. Be kind to each other. Try to stay a little sane in all the craziness. Bye.